What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make the perfect filet mignon steak. Let's go. All right, guys, so the first thing you want to do is to make sure your steak is at room temperature. So you want to remove it from the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, let it sit, all right? Next, we're going to add a little drizzle of olive oil. Rub it in. Massage the oil, make sure it's nice and covered. And then we're going to add our dry seasoning. So here I have 1 tablespoon of steak seasoning and 1 teaspoon of oxtail seasoning. Combine the two, and then we're going to drizzle. Make sure both sides, all corners, are evenly seasoned. All right, so like I said, guys, you want to make sure all sides are evenly seasoned, nicely seasoned. Rub it in. And now we're going to set this aside and get our pan nice and hot. At this point, you want to make sure your skillet is nice and hot. You want to turn it all the way up to high heat. And then we're going to add our olive oil. We're going to add about 3 tablespoons, just enough, to give it a nice crispy sear. All right, now we're going to add our steak. So you want to sear your steak for about 3 minutes per side. And then we're also going to sear around the edges for about 30 seconds to a minute. Add some rosemary, garlic, some fresh thyme. We're going to add our butter, and let it cook for a few more minutes and we should be good. Stay tuned. So once you flip your steak, you want to cook it for the same amount of time for about 3 more minutes. And then we should be good. And like I said before, guys, you want to sear around the edges. Sear for about 30 seconds. Keep repeating the same step. All right, guys, so now you want to turn your stove down to about a low heat. All right. Add some butter. You want to add some rosemary. That's going to add some flavor. Add some thyme. Going to add our garlic. And then we're going to start basting our steak. And like I said, guys, you want to keep your stove on low heat at this point. I'm also going to add some extra spice it up a little bit, add a nice little flavor. Keep basting, and we're going to do this for about 3 more minutes. So your total cook time should be around 9 minutes or so. 3 minutes per side, sear for 30 seconds. And then you're going to baste for about 2 to 3 minutes. After finish basting, guys, you want to let this sit, let your steak rest for about 5 minutes. Let it cool down a little bit before you slice into it. All right, guys, so the reason you want to let your steak rest is because, when you're searing the steak, all that heat, the muscle fibers start to contract a little bit, right? And then that sends all the juice, all the blood to the center of the steak. So if you cut right into it, right after you remove it from the pan, you're gonna see a lot of blood. It's gonna be messy, all right? And that's not gonna be perfectly cooked. So if you wanna maintain that perfectly cooked steak, let it rest for 5 minutes, and then all of that juice that went to the center of the steak to begin with is gonna start to go all over, start to spread, all right? And then your steak is gonna be perfect. It's gonna be juicy, and it's going to be perfectly cooked. So now we're going to slice into it and let you see what's going on. Nice and slow. And that is the perfectly cooked steak, guys. Nice and juicy. All right, that is it. This is the perfectly cooked filet mignon steak. So now we're going to finish it off with some steak sauce. Just a little drizzle. There we go. My favorite part of the video, guys, taste this. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slice into it. Wow, look at that. No effort. This is absolutely, you know, tender, juicy. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Wow, the flavor on this, guys, is to die for. Definitely, guys, this is a must-try recipe. And if you're a steak lover like I am, definitely check this one out. And let me know in the comment section what you think, all right? Until next time, peace.